Hey everybody, today I'm going to be showing you my day and night routine for my pet lizard. So first off, I wake up and I automatically check on Gunter. I walk over and I turn off or on his main light, his heat lamp, and I turn off his night light. And then I usually open it up, take him out, pet him a bit, and put him back in. This is because I just want to make sure he's warm enough, he's not acting weird or anything, and he just seems well. So he's perfect today, so I put him back in. Then I take his food dish, and I take it out, and I start walking downstairs. And now I'm downstairs. So I usually feed Gunter. So I just put it on the table. I clear everything off, and I usually feed Gunter cucumbers and a bit of apple and sometimes pepper. But today we didn't have peppers or cucumbers, and I felt really bad, so I just had to feed him apples. But I go to the garbage can and I scrape everything I can off of the food dish. And this is this part where I had to use two hands, so I put the screen down and you're facing me. I have a really bad double chin and I'm really tired, so yeah. So here I am just cleaning off the thing and checking on the camera, and I scrape it off and do all that stuff. And then I close the garbage can, and then I go over to the sink to wash off all the rest of the stuff that's caked on there and the calcium powder that's left over. And this takes a while, as you can see during this video, so I'm just going to cut it out. So as you can see, it's nice and clean now, so I sit it on the table. And this is the part where I'm looking for the cucumbers and the peppers, but they're not there. So I walk over to my pantry, whatever you want to call it, and I get an apple, which are in the bag, and I couldn't seem to find them, but yeah. So I take one apple out, and I look for a couple other fruits if I could find them, but I know you can't really feed a lot of fruits in them. So this is where I cut it, and then I cut it up, I put it on the plate in the middle, and then I start walking upstairs. So I'm back in my room, and I just I take the calcium powder. I have like this special Repti calcium shaker thing, and it just makes it easier, so you could just shake it on the vegetables and stuff and the fruits and the worms when you feed them. So I sprinkle that on a lot, and then I just slide it back in where it was. And then I usually don't, well, I do once in a while, but I saw that his water is a bit dirty, so I decided to take off the lid and take the water out. So this is my bathroom. I'm just walking over to wash it out and then refill it because our water is drinkable. So this is where I'm cleaning it out, and it looks really foggy for some reason in the first fill up of the water. So I decided to empty it out and then refill it. as you can see, is really foggy, so I come back, pour it out, refill it. It still looks a bit foggy. I think that's just the camera, but I'm not sure. So I walk it back into his room, my room and his room, and I put it right back in. And this is the most difficult part about the whole morning, because you don't want to spill it all over the sand, because it just looks really ugly and bad. So there it is. That's my morning routine. And I usually just pet him a bit and pet his chin and stuff. And yeah. So this is my morning routine, and we'll see you in the afternoon when I take him for a walk. Bye. So it's been a couple of hours and it's time to feed Gunther. So what I do is I take this off, grab one of his worm things, go down here, open it up. I can't open it. Okay, here we go. See, it's open, and I just look through it. And there's one. So I take that one, this worm, and I put it right in there. And there's calcium powder in there, so I don't have to worry about testing them. And as you can see, he just ate it. And there's a tiny one. If you're wondering what kind of worms these are super worms. And make sure you never feed him real worms, because I read that they're really addictive. I started feeding him for like a day, and then I researched them. I researched about them, and it said they were really addictive for the lizard, and they're not the best thing for them. So there's another one. I usually feed them 5 to 6. How many was that, like 4? So this is 5. Then I'll feed them one more for the video. There's the last one. Then I close the container, as you can see, put it back on the 3 containers of 100 of them. Put the lid back on. And there we go. That's the day and night routine. I'm also going to be filming me just turning off his light and turning on his night light, because that's what I do at night. But it's not really night, and I don't feed him at night. And yeah, so see you then. So right now I am upstairs at Gunters' cage, and I'm ready to turn off his lamp. He seems pretty tired. So I did the same thing but the opposite. Then in the morning, so I turn that off. And turn this on. And there he is. Good night, Gunther. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that morning and night routine for Gunther. Hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe. Turn on the post notifications. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye.